Dates are highly underrated in this part of the world, and honestly, I'm not sure why. This superfood is packed with loads of nutrients that are incredibly beneficial for the body. One possible reason people often overlook dates is that they don't know what to make with them or how to incorporate them into everyday meals. Well, that's exactly what I'm here to fix. In this video, I'll be showing you 4 delicious and easy ways to enjoy dates. So the next time you see them at the market, grab a bunch, because by the end of this video, you will know exactly what to make with them. Now, before we get into the recipes for today, there's an important prep step that is essential for all of the recipes that we're making today, which will be plumping up the dates. The dates we get here in Nigeria are often very dry. So to soften them up, you need to soak them in water for at least 24 hours sitting in the fridge. This rehydrates them, making them easier to blend and work with. First up on the list for today's date recipes will be what I call date paste. This is a great base for a variety of sweet recipes or even as a natural sweetener for everyday use. Now, once your dates are nice and soft, go ahead and deseed them by cutting them open and removing the seeds. This step should be super easy once they are well soaked. Now I'll divide the dates into 4 portions for the 4 different recipes that we're going to be making today. And I'll take 1 portion of the deseeded dates and transfer into a blender. Add just a small splash of water, enough to help the blending process. Then blend until it is smooth and very creamy. And that's pretty much it for the first recipe. Your homemade date paste is ready, and you can use it to sweeten up your oats, spread it on your bread or your toast. You can stir it into smoothies or use it as a natural sugar substitute in baking. All you need to do is just store it up in a clean jar and keep it refrigerated. It stays fresh for up to a month and even longer. Next up is something I like to call date bread, but you could also call it date cake because it's that moist and decadent. Now for this, you'll be needing some of the date paste we just made, some brown sugar, all-purpose flour, raisins, an egg, Greek yogurt, baking powder and baking soda, chopped almonds, vanilla essence, and hot water. The full ingredient list will be in the description box below, so don't forget to check it out, okay? Start by chopping up some deseeded dates, and when it's all nicely chopped, place in a mixing bowl and add the brown sugar, some raisins, hot water, and the baking soda. Mix everything and let it sit for about 10 to 15 minutes so the flavors really come together. In a separate bowl, mix together the flour, baking powder, and a pinch of salt. Now go back to the bowl with the date mixture and add some Greek yogurt, some of the date paste we made earlier, 1 egg, and vanilla essence. Mix well until fully combined. Now the next step will be for you to combine the wet ingredients with the dry mixture. Be careful not to overmix at this point. You just want to mix enough to bring everything together, and then once everything comes together, stop mixing. I'm also going to be adding some chopped almonds at this point, but you can pretty much use any nuts of your choice for that extra crunch, okay? The next step will be for you to transfer the date cake batter into a baking pan that's lined with parchment paper. Then top with a sprinkle of almonds and raisins to make it extra pretty. But again, you can use any toppings of your choice at this point. When it's all fully put together, bake in a preheated oven at 180 degrees centigrade for about 50 to 60 minutes or until golden brown and a toothpick inserted at the center comes out clean. When it's all baked, take it out of the oven and allow it to cool for 20 minutes. Once it's all cooled down completely, all that's left to do would be for you to slice up this date cake and enjoy. This date bread or cake is rich, moist, packed with flavor, and naturally sweet. Perfect with a cup of tea or coffee, or maybe some fresh juice. If you've ever wondered what to do with dates, this is a must-try recipe. Before we continue with the video, here's a quick reminder. If you're loving the healthy and delicious recipes I'm sharing today, you will absolutely love our collection of healthy meal plans and ebooks. We've got something for everyone, from a 7-day healthy meal plan to a low-carb meal plan to a weight loss meal plan to a detox meal plan and diabetes-friendly options as well. We also have a healthy healthy smoothie ebook and a healthy snack ebook, all created to help you enjoy your healthy eating journey without stress or confusion. You can explore the full collection by clicking the link in the description box below and then take advantage of these amazing resources to help you thrive on your wellness journey. Now, moving right along to the third date recipe. This one is perfect for those moments when you need a quick energy boost or a healthy snack on the go. Start by placing your deseeded dates on a chopping board and then chop them into small pieces. Then add some peanuts and continue chopping until everything is well combined. I'm also adding some almond nuts, and you can pretty much throw in any nuts of your choice. They add healthy fats, protein, and a nice crunch to this recipe. Next, I'm adding some rolled oats and raisins into the mix. These ingredients are what gives the energy balls their texture and richness. And then continue chopping until everything is nicely chopped and well mixed in. You can perform this step using a food processor to make things quicker and easier, but if you don't have one, you can simply use the method that I'm currently using right now. Once everything is nicely chopped and combined, add in about 2 tablespoons of the date paste we made earlier. Mix everything together until it forms a dough-like consistency that holds together well. Now, take a bite-sized amount of the dough and roll it between your palms to form a ball. Repeat until you've used up all the mixture. And that's pretty much it. There's no baking needed for this recipe. These energy balls are ready to enjoy immediately, or you can chill them in the fridge to firm them up even more. They store pretty well in the fridge as well for up to 2 to 3 weeks, making them the perfect grab-and-go snack. And they're also totally guilt-free as well. If you're a cookie lover, you will want to stick around for this final recipe, which I call date cookies. These are chewy, naturally sweet, and packed with wholesome goodness. For this, you'll need some overripe bananas, deseeded dates, raisins, rolled oats, a bit of date paste, a dash of cinnamon, and a pinch of salt. Start by peeling your bananas and mashing them up with a fork until smooth and very well pureed. Then transfer the mashed bananas into a mixing bowl. To that, add your date paste, rolled oats, cinnamon, raisins, and a pinch of salt. I'm also adding some of the chopped dates we prepped earlier for extra texture. Mix everything together until you have a thick, sticky dough. If your dough feels too wet, add a bit more oats. If it's too dry, add a little more date paste until you get the perfect cookie texture. Scoop out spoonfuls of the dough and place them on a parchment-lined baking tray. Then flatten each one gently with a spatula to shape it into a cookie. Bake in a preheated oven at 180 degrees centigrade for about 10 to 15 minutes or until the cookies are firm and golden brown around the edges. Once baked, remove from the oven and allow them to cool for 10 to 15 minutes. They will firm up even more as they cool. These cookies store beautifully in the fridge for up to a month if kept in an airtight container. They're perfect for breakfast, snacks, or even desserts. And that's pretty much it. 4 easy and healthy date recipes you can try at home. Date paste, date bread or cake, date energy balls, and date cookies. The next time you see dates at the market, don't pass them by. Grab a bunch and try one or more of these recipes. They're naturally sweet, nutrient-rich, and totally delicious. Let me know in the comments which of these you'll be trying first, or if you're feeling adventurous and want to try all 4. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Until then, remember to keep living a healthy lifestyle. Take care and bye.